Hey everybody, so in this one it's going to be all about prototype logistics fittings. Now, I didn't exactly know how to start this, so I wanted or I just kind of just made some example fittings. Again, with logistics, you have a lot of versatility in what you can do, and at the prototype level, there's just so many different things. I mean, these are probably the top four effective ones that I've found, and this top one right here is the only one that I really use. But these are just other styles of gameplay. So I have one with an assault scrambler. It could be replaced with, say, like a Divoli or any other form of just really powerful weapon. We have a shield type, so this is really kind of quick, almost like a Caldari suit. I have a shotgun in here. You can also equip some other sort of automatic weapon, some sort of rifle. Then this one is a standard scrambler rifle, so it's not really about power, and it's called the Logibro, so it's definitely a support kind. And then we have the spammer, and I have a mass driver on this one, and you can pretty much use any sort of area effect weapon or some sort of another support weapon. Say a scrambler rifle would work on this one too. Let's just start from the top then. So the first one here is the most aggressive suit out of the four. We have 2 complex damage mods and 2 complex shield extenders here to give us a good damage boost, especially when we're using a prototype rifle here. Then we also have 2 enhanced plates and 2 basic plates. This is just to keep my health at a good high level, and to support that I have a nanohive to keep that to keep my armor up all the way, a scanner to make sure that my team knows where everyone is, and so that I know where everyone is, nano injector and uplink just for extra support, and a grenade because I like grenades and I'm getting more used to them, even though I still think that they're cheap. But you can always replace that with, say, well, maybe not in this specific fitting, but you could probably work your way around this and fit like a flux or an AV nade on there. This is kind of, again, you can replace this with any sort of powerful weapon that you have, any powerful light weapon. It might even work for a mass driver, but this is more along the lines of run in there, kill a bunch of people, run out, heal. And it's more about solo play than supportive. Then the second one is another aggressive suit, but is more along the lines of run in, get out, and let your shields do all the work. So we have 4 shield extenders to give us a total of 400 base shields. We have 2 enhanced shield regulators over here to make sure that our shields are always running, always regenerating. I could throw a shield energizer over on the other side, but I felt that having more health is better than having some, especially when you have 2 regulators. Armor plates, just because I couldn't really fit anything else on there, and it gives you a good health boost, so that if someone does breach your shields, you'll still be able to stay alive for a little while. And a kinetic catalyzer. This can always be upgraded to some other catalyzer, but this is the only one that I can use at the moment. And Ishikone Gauge Nanohive, only because on this fitting I'm running a Fused Locust Grenade. This is kind of an annoyance fitting. It's more about you're running in there, killing him instantly with either the shotgun or grenade, and then running out and getting more of whatever you're just using. It does have a repair tool because you're going to be, this is probably the fastest of the 4 proto suits, so you can almost use this as throw on a different weapon, or maybe something else, and be like a mobile Logi running around. Injector and scanner. As being more mobile, you're going to need to have situational awareness, and being able to run to someone when they're down is always great too. Then we have the Logibro, and this is probably the best suit that I could find, or that I could figure out in terms of complete and utter support. If you are running with a dedicated, another dedicated player, this is definitely the way to go. So we have probably, I think this is just, yeah, it's just a basic scrambler rifle. You're not doing damage, you're letting your team do damage. Lots of health, and I have an enhanced shield energizer for 30 shield recharge and a complex armor repair for a good 11.25 armor repair. So that'll keep my armor and shields running regularly. And then I have a good amount of health over here for with our plates. And I'm running a core focused repair tool, so 175 HP per second, especially for just any heavies or anything else, anyone that I'm running I'm running strictly with them, like a dedicated Logi. I also have a gauged nano hive, so I can throw down ammo whenever they need it, and I have lots of it, especially because I'm not going to be using any when I have a scrambler rifle. So this could probably be replaced with a tactical rifle or another weapon that isn't going to waste a lot of ammo, or maybe a situational weapon, say like a swarm launcher would be an interesting way to fit this suit, because this is mainly, you're probably going to have your repair tool out more than anything. The last one is, I called it the spammer because that's kind of what it made me think of. It's not for just gaining war points like a lot of people would think when they just see a bunch of spam, but it's more of a tactical use of spamming of the equipment. So I started out with not as much shields as I usually would put on a prototype suit, but we do have a good shield energizer here, just a basic one. Complex light damage mod to make sure that the mass driver does a good amount of damage. Grenades, because you can't have a good spamming suit without grenades. Enhanced armor plates and basic armor plates to make sure I have lots of health, especially because I'm going to be using this right here. So we're Kurmi, I don't know how to pronounce that, Triage Nano Hive. It gives you 70 HP per second, so this is good for, say, setting up a big defense, or defensive area for your heavies, or even for yourself. You can just kind of throw one of these down, throw one of the kind of gauge nano hives down, and you're set up. I mean, you can just sit up on a roof, spam mass driver rounds or grenade rounds at people, or you can use this as a, tactically, maybe throw down one of these uplinks and get a bunch of people up in one centralized area. This is also good for defending areas instead of, or pushing an objective. And then another scanner, because scanners are awesome. So I guess that's all of them there. If you have any fittings you'd like to see me try and make, I might be able to do that. This is probably the last fitting video that I'm going to make for a while, just because I think I've already made a basic one, an advanced one, and now this prototype one. So again, thanks for watching these videos, and hopefully I'll see you guys in another video.